Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making these. I've just done a whole introduction and I didn't realise my battery had gone on my phone. So I'm doing it again. Right then, so today we're making these beautiful flowers. Right, and I told you something really interesting. I can't remember what it is now. Oh yeah, I was telling you what they're made from. Okay, so right, so this one's got magazine page, book page. That's my own sort of printed digital. Actually printed book page, but any book page, that would look brilliant. And that is Edith Holden book page, the green one, and I think that's magazine, isn't it? The middle one, I think it's magazine paper in the middle there. This one we've made 5 layers because I don't know, I thought that looked a bit plain. That's actually envelope, but this envelope is absolutely fine. That envelope looks fine. I don't know why that looked a bit flat, so I decided to make it 5 layers. Right, okay. Oh, this, I think that's my favourite. I don't know, it's one of the simple ones, but I like this green against the pink. And that is actually watercolour on book page. So I've just sprayed I've actually painted it on the other day on a video to demonstrate, just an experiment. That's all on a video, it's the Brusho one. And I use that, so that's just mainly pink, and then there was a little bit of yellow at the bottom. So I've used that book page again, and this, I don't know if this is on video, but that's oxides on, I think I was painting them one time. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if it's on video or not. I can't remember. But I was messing about with it. I know that's green oxide. Green and probably two sorts of oxide distress inks. Distress oxides. That sort of thing, but the other colours. Okay. Right. And, oh, look, we've used an envelope as well. So it's inside of an envelope. So you've got your security bit there. Very good thing to use is also gel press. Brilliant. That'd be great. That'd be fun to use. We've got some of them to use up. And there's lots of, well, actually that's my own scanned and printed design. Have I got it here? No. No, I haven't got it here. But I've got other ones there. No, oh, that was the one I was doing with I was doing other things as well, but there we go. I still could use that actually. Right, so that, and then you've got what else we got? That is oh, that's digital, just normal digital, Rockwell Design Craft digital book page, and that green paper again. So you could colour your own paper. You can use envelopes. You can, as I say, use envelopes. 3 types of envelopes there, and also things like that. If you'd like to join me today to show, I do improve as I go along, so it's very worth it to actually watch the process, because I actually realise things as I go along better than yesterday. And I do show you the bad things I started off yesterday. I have made the mistakes. You don't have to make the mistakes. I'll show you the mistakes I've done in the really original ones. In fact, that's one of these. These are actually one of the original ones, but they're okay. They're probably improving by then. Okay, that's book page with white dots on it. Where are we? I'm showing the lights. Right, this is the white dots. Okay, so these are the 2 that I made. Some of the original ones, but these turned out fine. I'll show you the ones that I didn't turn out fine, and you can learn from my mistakes. And as I say, I do get better as I go along, so that's brilliant. Okay, so please join me today. Please share my video. Please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and please subscribe to my channel. I've got 2 contests going on. One's going to start this week, so if you subscribe you can join in with those contests, and give me a thumbs up as well. I've got a link. The linked contest is in, I'll link the contest video in this one. I'll link them in this week, and then on the 7th there's going to be something going on. Whatever I make on the 7th, I'll try and give away, if it turns out okay. If it turns out to be brilliant, I will give it away. I've got a couple of ideas which ones I can make. I'm gonna yeah. Right, so we've got those. Right, okay, so if you'd like to join me today, please do. I'm going to start now, and then probably be doing some things on fast, because you don't want to see them over and over again, and then you might want to see how I do something, and I'll put it on fast. You can actually slow it down on your YouTube as well if you wanted to slow it down, but then if I am talking, my voice will go like that. No, I won't be talking actually. I don't think I am, I'll have to see, but okay. But if you want to do it fast, my voice will go like that. So if you want to do it fast, it'll be brilliant. Yes, go fast. You can do it fast. You can twice as fast as you like. That'd be brilliant. Yes. So I talk like a chipmunk. I talk like a chipmunk. If you do that fast, a bit fast, I can talk like a chipmunk even more. Okay then. So let's go and find out how to do these. Right then, so here's all the all these are not all really. These are the ones that are have been successful. These are the ones I've made lately. So it took me a couple of hours to get the hang of making these. Let me show you the ones that I'm not too keen on. Some of these. That's okay, isn't it? But I think that's too big. That might be okay. I haven't really finished it off, so that could be okay. That could be okay as well. So that's if I finish it off. So these are the ones that I thought I'd show you those, because if they turn out like this and you think, oh, I'm not doing it very well, and continue, then you might get a bit better. That's what I did. Right, so there's the ones I've been making. These are the ones I'm going to make. Now that's made out of that's red as an envelope. I don't know where I've put it. I was going to make another one on the video, but I don't know where it is. Some of these are papers of my own, like this one. This is my papers. Is that magazine paper? I'm not sure. Yeah, you can use magazine papers, book page, any paper you like, really, as long as it's. I mean, where's the one that with some magazine? Yeah, I like the shape of that one because I like the way I've done the petals on that one. They don't always turn out I expect, which is very strange. God, my voice sounds awful, doesn't it? Right. Don't always they don't turn out I expect. I mean, the petals are different sizes, but that doesn't matter at all, because obviously that flowers aren't regular, are they? Right. I like the heart-shaped ones, but I also like those as well. Okay, so that's a magazine page. That's a magazine page, and that's a book page. If you can find some magazine pages. Right, I've purposely looked for some pretty paper. So here today I found, now this is what I haven't been using, I've been using the blue version, this very pretty marbling paper, and I'm also thinking about using some of that, because I didn't use that on that project I did last week. I thought I'd have a go at using that. And there's this as well. I was going to do some designs on it, but obviously I haven't finished it, and I was thinking about using some of that as well, because that'd be nice. I'm going to find out how big, because I don't know actually, because that'll be interesting, how big the flowers, how big my squares are, and how big my flowers actually turn out, because I'm going to try and move my phone. My old phone's here, so I don't go beyond filming. So I'm trying not to move, I shouldn't move that. Right, so I'm trying to find out how, we can see right down to here. That's not good, is it? Wait a minute, that's my... Hold on, let's move my camera, a whole camera. That's it. I can see my phone. Is that better? Yeah. So I don't want you to see it all the way, because it's a bit, you know, and you can see my legs. I think, no, that's been a couple of times lately. Right. So I'm going to try and cut out that square there. I think I'm going to use this. Why not? Yay. Let's find some decent scissors. Oh, we need some sharp scissors. Right then, so I've just found this cute little, tiniest little book. Yay, I don't know where I found it. Just found that on my travels, looking for the... Right, so what I'm going to try and do, right, let's move these out of the way. I'm going to try and measure, yay. Let's see how big I'm going to cut this square. I intend, yeah, about 3 inches, yeah, I thought 3 inches was about right. Let me see if I'm going to see how big because I think you'd want to know, wouldn't you? I'm going to cut straight along these. This is a book page covered with, this is what I did on video. Did I do it on video? I showed you on video anyway, as an alternative to Brusho. So I'm going to put about a square. Right, so this is my approximate 3 by 3. Yeah, it's approximately 3 by 3. Right, what you do is fold it in half, like this. Okay, fold it in half. Look, I haven't done an exact thing, but not sure if that's me or the folding. Right, that doesn't matter about that anyway, because you're cutting some of it up. Right, so you make sure you've got the fold at the bottom there, and take this corner, the bottom corner, one of the bottom corners, depends if you're left or right-handed, I suppose. Right corner if you're right-handed, left corner if you're left-handed, up to the opposite corner, about 1/3 of the way, or 2/3 that way, and 1/3 away that way, up, fold it like that, a bit like the what do you call it, pockets you make, those tube pockets you make and fold up. It's a bit like that, yeah. And then so what you do is, what I do is, I think there's another way of doing this, but I fold this back to there, that little bit there. Then you've got an ice cream cornet there. So you fold that. It looks like an ice cream cornet when it's finished. Looks a kite shape, isn't it? With a little chimney. Right, so you go fold that to that corner there. Okay, there is probably a better way of doing this, I don't know. But anyway, that's how you do it. And what you do is you have to cut off all this. You have to cut off that as well, otherwise you're left with this, with a flat petal. So you have to cut that off. Now I normally make sure I could see that there. This is going to be my middle bit. I'm not sure if that would be, but I'm doing this side. So I'm going to cut off. Right, let's cut off like that, see what happens. You can always adjust it, can't you? Right, I'm going to see how big this turns out. Oops, hold on. Yeah, I'm making a flat one rather than a heart one. Yeah, that's how you do a flat one. Let's see how big it comes. Oh, it's not much. It's just a bit bigger than 2 inches. And that's a perfect size, actually. Some of these are about the same, aren't they? That's 2 inches. That one's a bit smaller. Let's find a bit bigger. That's about the same. So I've made them flat petals. If you like the heart-shaped petals, I'll show you how to do that one as well. Yeah, that's very nice, isn't it? That book page has turned out really nice. It's very round as it's that way. Oh, it's not even straight, but right. So if you like it straight, that would be there. Okay, let me show you how to do. I'll do it with this because I've not used this yet. A heart-shaped one. So I'm using this. You can obviously do it like that. Just see if you can get that straight to that, you know what I mean? So it's a proper square. So I'm using these little sharp scissors. You can use, I mean, those Tim Holtz ones are brilliant. I have got them somewhere in my drawer, I think. But I was using these. Okay. So then you've got that. And do this. Fold it up. Corner to there. I don't know what would happen if you did it a bit further down. I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out, I suppose. But I'm not doing it on the video today. I'll do it perhaps another time on my own. On my own in the corner. Not really. Right. So to find out, yeah, little experiments on my own in the corner. Right. There we go. Right. So you get your kite shape point to point, and that's not down that crease. Well, it can be actually. Some of it will be. Oh, I've got some of it hanging over the edge there. I don't know why. Right, so there, and obviously that's why you get different shaped, different size pattern petals, because you've got that. Right, so I'm going to cut now, and that's going to have a. Wait a minute, I'm going to make that in actually, because I'm going to put that in because if I don't, I'm going to have a massive. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to have a massive thing there. Right, I'll show you what happens. Where is it? Wait a minute. I'll show you what happens. So all that happens is you'll get probably a big gap like that instead of a small gaps like the other ones. If you do that. Right, but I'm going to try not to do that. So I'm going to cut down here fairly low down. Whoops. So I get nice, and I'm coming round there. I've got to cut a bit lower because of the. So if you want a heart shape, what you do is just cut into that a bit more. Instead of going straight across, cut like that. I like both. So I'll do both. Yay! And I'll see what this one turns out like. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Lots of heart. You can see the heart shapes, right? And not lots there. That has cut a little bit better than some of these. So what I do is just cut a tiny little sliver out instead of folding it up again, which you can do. Would it? I've got a bit too much there. My scissors slipped. Right, so there we go. Let's cut a tiny little sliver out. I mean, that's how you could cut it anyway. If you didn't want to fold it, you could cut it how you like. You can fold it how you like. You can cut separate petals if you like. You can get a template and draw. That's an idea. Yeah, I did think of that. If you like a specific type of shape that you've done and you can't get it again, obviously you can make a template out of one of these, put it on, draw around your shape and put it on some card or cardstock. If you're American, it's cardstock. We just say card, and then just cut that out and use that as your template, and then you can just cut them out. But this is a bit quicker, and I quite like it. It's nice finding out what the shapes look like, isn't it? Right, so I've got 2 so far, y'all. Right then, shall we do some middles? Right, middles, let's have a look. Right, middles. I like the green one. Right, when I first did one, I don't know if I've got it. I can't see it. No, I can't find the one I first did. I used Edith Holden's book, and it had this lovely green, and I found this paper. Might have done it on video actually. It's where I was experimenting with papers. Right, let's find out how big these are. I think these are going to be over an inch, aren't they? About 1.5. I'll say 1.5. No, should we say a bit more? So we say about 1 3/4 inches. Oh, let me just show you how we're doing it like this. So if we're doing it like that, because I just cut squares out, and obviously not everybody can do that. Well, and they're not accurate as well, so don't worry. My squares aren't accurate. But that's about a square there. And so I'll cut a little bit off if you like, just to make sure it's a square. Right, okay, but I just cut out squares, and I do it approximate, but it seems to work out. Okay, so we do the same. I'm going to do the same. You don't have to do this. You could actually cut circles out and fringe it, but I'll show you how to do it like this, because this is the easy one. I like doing these ones better than those. These are the middles. So the same thing, folding up. Oh, come on. Right, nice sharp scissors. Now instead of messing about going all the way down here, I'm just going across and making a slight curve with these very sharp, handy dandy scissors that will cut well. Yeah, there we go, it has done actually. Right, so now I'm going to, this is what always happens, and then I drop it on the floor, and then it's, oh, I can't find it. I drop it in something, oh, where's it gone? It's in that thing, that container with every other paper in it. So now I'm going to cut little nicks here, look. Yay, how about this? And I only cut in 3 or 4. And it doesn't matter if you accidentally cut some off, because that adds to the pattern. Not done that yet, but I'm sure it would. And then I'm going here. Right, so this is, I need to do it on the other side actually. Well, I should have folded it perhaps the other way. Anyway, it turns out like that. Now I'm going to ink it up. Ink it up, yay, why not? Or you can, whatever you like with it. Don't have to ink it up at all, but I'm using my black. I always use my black, don't I? You know, I always use my black. Woohoo. Right, so there, look like this. And it gives it, I don't know why that piece of paper's in my way, but I think it wants to get inked. It's not in this project. There we go, and you can edge them up like that. And it's really pretty. Oh, well done. Why we got that white bit there, I don't know if I'll be able to, oh yes I can. Doesn't matter if it gets it on the white. Come on dear. Oh yeah, look how what nice that looks now. Right, so you do that. Okay, and then you get, I do 2, because I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to get a bit of book page now. Let's have a look, test how big it looks on. That is actually not bad, is it? So now I'm going to do, you can do a little bit less. I think a little bit less would have been good as well. Ooh, right, so now I'm going to get a little bit less for the middle, for the direct middle. Let's have a look. So I'm going to do about, just trying to get all the book page, just over an inch. Look, there's me cutting. Look, oh, this has got book page, so you should be able to gauge there. So if you want to know, want to make it accurate, then yeah, obviously make a square. You know how to make squares like this, using the triangle method. And then cut along here. Ooh. Oh, hold on a minute. Come on, dear. They can pull it like that a minute and then cut that off. If you can't, if it's a bit awkward. Right, exactly the same as well. Very fiddly though. It's a bit fiddly. Even though I can't, it's very difficult for me as well. But so let's do it like this so we can ink it up. So there we go. There's this line there. Same here. Yeah. So this is why you need sharp scissors. My eyesight isn't brilliant, so but I can see it. Good job. My eyes are. Got to take some vitamins. Right. So again, a little bit of a curve. It doesn't matter if you don't get it accurate at all. But there you go. Look, hold it like that. Look, and oh, it's very difficult. This is. Get your scissors and do not cut your fingers. So if you've got numb fingers, just be careful. Make sure you don't cut your fingers because you need sharp scissors. There we go. And again, I'm going to ink that. Don't have to ink it at all if you don't want to, of course. But I think it looks quite effective. Look, it's made a little pretty pattern. Right, let's put that on there. Like that. And the other side. And like that. So there. Ooh. You wouldn't think black would be good, would you? But I think it looks really pretty. Right, so there, and that goes on there like that. Oh, it's taking shape already. Yeah, I thought I may as well show you. I was going to show, but I've done used a part of an envelope. You know, the security part of an envelope. There we go. And I'm going to edge it with purple instead of black, just for fun. I was going to put blue, but I thought, no, I'm not. I'm going to put purple. Right, there we go. Let's see if I can open it up. Yeah, Royal Mail. Royal Mail. There we go. Right, so that can go. I could put that, try that on there. I don't think it would go because it's too similar, isn't it? Right, and I don't think it would go on that one either. I'm going to have to make another thing now, aren't I? I might make a blue one. Yeah, I've got a nice. I've got a that sort of blue. Right, so I'll do this quick. It's about 3 inches. So that would make a very nice little middle there, wouldn't it? Yay. So that's that. Don't forget these aren't finished yet. I'm going to show you how to finish them in a minute. Not soon. Just thinking what else I can show you what to use. I should have some magazine page somewhere, but I don't know where. So I've got this. I just found that would be nice. That's a nice colour envelope, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, so there's that one. Okay, so let's try to do some middle. I haven't done the middle for that one yet, have I? But we'll probably do, I'll do those quickly. Right, I'm going to try one. Right, so I've got more book page with this on. Yeah, we'll use that. Yeah, so we've had Marcy again commenting. That's very nice. And who else commented on my last video? Because I says not many people. Oh, do you know what? Oh, I've got to mention this, and this is amazing. I'm so pleased because Marcella showed me one of her drawings. I actually inspired her to draw a face, and she was happy about it, which I thought was great because you know that. Oh, not many people have done that, have they? But it's great. I love saying that. And I'm glad to have inspired her to draw a face. That's great. And it was on one of those little arty cards I did yesterday. Well, it was yesterday. I put it up on video yesterday, but this is black I'm using around the edge. Yeah, there we go. And it doesn't really matter if you do cut any of these off because it looks, probably looks quite arty. Right, there we go. This is that one. That's not quite, I don't know, does that look good or bad? It's like a rough, that's a very smooth colour against a very, very rough middle. So that could be good, it could be bad. We will see. I was thinking about using that, but I don't know if that's too close. Might probably use it, see if we can find anything else. Okay, so I can't find the magazine, but I'm going to try something. Tiny lot this is. Just over an inch. Two and a half inches. There we go. That's a new one. Might be all right. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that might be okay. Look, I've just put some similar colour, made a little bit smaller. And if you notice, one side was flat, so I've tried to round it a bit. Okay, so there's 5 elements to this one. Okay, what I normally do, right? So, should we make a few up? That one's a bit short, I think. I'm going to make that bit. I'm going to make one a bit bigger. Use that for something else. Could perhaps use it for that one. That one there. And perhaps use a bit of yellow book page, and that'd be a rainbow order. Right. See, there's an American accent. Right, so I need it to be. That's a bit better. That's when you got that one. Right, so I'm going to try and make this one up there. Let me show you. I do glue it because then it stays still. So I'm going to glue that in the middle of that, because another thing is I noticed about my first ones, the screw width, and I think it looks a lot better when they're in the middle. Although it's up to you, you don't have to do it in the middle, of course. But I am going to attempt to get that everything the right way around, all the type the right way around. Okay, like that. Just gluing it in the middle there. Just a dot of glue in the middle. A dot. Not really a dot, is it? It's a quick right, food. Oh, food, eh? Right, sort of goes there, and then there. Oh no, I'm gonna have it's going to be better than it was. I'm going to have that as the feature one. So we can have it like that. Doesn't really matter. Let's have it all sort of like that. Is that the middle? That look like the middle, and then. Where's my kettle packaging? Kettle packaging. And I'm going to put an awl in there. I didn't have I used my scissors when I wasn't, because I wasn't in here when I made these. So I'm going to use that. And that should have, oh, that's not even in the middle, is it? Do you know what? That's not even in the middle. I can't even do it when I'm here. Right, that's the middle. It'll probably be off centre now. Yeah, try and get a short one. Got one. Then all the heads look about the same size. I'm using gold because I think that's probably the only. I've only got loads and loads of gold ones, and they look nice. Right, if I can get that in there, in the middle, we get to the. Right, I don't know if it's going to go in the middle. Wonder whether to. Whoa. I prefer it. See if I can get it that way. It still does it, doesn't it? Yeah, that's more in the middle, isn't it? And obviously spread these out so it stays all together. There we go. Not finished, not finished, not finished. No, it's not finished. Don't think that's finished. Well, it can be finished if you like, but I'm not going to have that as finished. So I'm going to put some. Didn't ink up the other ones, but I'm going to ink this one up. There we go. Now then, right, okay, there's several things you can do now. Now I'm waiting, today I'm going to get a delivery of some gouache, white gouache. Wait a minute. Okay, so I've got some white pens instead. So what you can do is decorate with watercolour, gouache, as I said. So gouache is probably a bit like this. It's very opaque. That's why I've chosen it, because I'm using up my watercolour white, and I think we really want some really opaque white. There we go, something like this. Okay, and you can do things like this as well. Put little marks there to emphasize that. That looks quite nice now. Right, and then what else can you do? Possibly little marks on the edges, either the edge ones or obviously this is an extra bit. This is my I'm determined to make this work one. And you can put little dots. See, that one's broke. It doesn't matter if it breaks off or anything like that on moves, because it looks really nice. Right, okay, let's just do these. Okay, and let's get my brush pen if I can find it. Is it there? Is that my brush? Right, this is a brush pen as well. What do you think of that one? Yay! Right then, shall we do another one that's a bit smaller? Shall we try this one? Oh, I like that one. Oh, I do like that one. Let's do this one next with the envelope middle there. That's been like that's stuck. No, oh, it might have had glue on the envelope. I don't know. But anyway, it's trying to stick already, and I didn't tell it to. I'll put glue, a little bit of glue in the middle there. I'm going to try and get that all in the right place this time. Yay! And they'll get that. Let's have that there. You can have it which way round you like, obviously. Don't have to have the type in the middle. Perhaps one day you feel like you want the type in the middle and the next day you don't, but I consistently don't. Consistently like it that way round. Okay, this has only got 3. I think that one had 5, didn't it? This has only got 3, which is what I've normally been doing with the ones I showed you at the beginning. At the beginning of the making section anyway. Now I've done that in the middle. Oh, was it? Not very good, I might do it in the middle. Not very good, but it worked anyway, didn't it? Right, let's get a small. Sure, these seem to be the same size, but that's slightly shorter. Okay, let's get that in the middle. Is that in the middle there? Yeah. There you go, man. You can have this as well. It's easy to right. Right, so I'm going to try and use a marker pen around the edge of this. Down, I like that lifted up. Right, so there I've done a little bit of a markery thing on that one. Right, I'm thinking on this next one I'm going to do some, oh, I haven't even cut that lot. I like them cut. Don't have to, of course, but I like them cut like this, so you can see the shapes. Just a little tiny little sliver out there. Right, so what I'm going to do first is actually do the, because I'm always doing it afterwards, and I think you can actually do it first a bit better, is to get some of the lines like this. Like there, so let's try this. Oh yeah, doesn't that look good? I think that looks, that I'm improving as I go along, aren't I? Let's have that type the right way round. It's that way. I like it the right way round. There we go. And that as well. See, that's going to look great, isn't it? Right, okay. That's going to look great if I can get that in the middle. That's the only thing, isn't it? The only thing I really do badly is get it. You can't hardly see some of that, can you? Oh, I don't, does it matter? No, you can see some of it. Right, okay, so I'm gonna glue it, you. Right, okay, so let's get that on there. Now let's have a look. Oh, I've got to the right way around. It's okay. Right, this time let's be very, very careful and get it in the middle. In fact, let's make a mark so we can find where is that the middle? It's probably a good idea, actually, isn't it? To make a mark where I'm going to put the ore. I'm going to put it there, and that's directly in the middle. There we go. It's folded up nicely. Right, let's get one of those brads. Oh, that's got a nice little short legs. You want the short-legged ones, yeah. Short legs. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't quite look in the middle. I don't know how to do it. But anyway, oh yeah, didn't that look beautiful? Now, yay! Right, let's do a few of those little circly things. Look, they've gone pink. It's great, isn't it? The Uniposca's gone pink. It might not happen with paint, with perhaps gouache. I don't know. Gouache. Because my friend used to call it gouache. I used to call it gouache. And then there we go. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure if it's gouache or gouache. We've got one more, haven't we? We've got one more. Should we do the last one? Let's do the last one. And this is the. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know. I've just thought I can do. Let's do white lines. Right, so now, let's should we glue that onto there first? Yeah. Let's get that onto there. Should we decide that that's the bottom? Okay. Oops. Okay. There we go, and then this one. Let's see how big this turned out actually, because it's quite interesting, isn't it? Okay, it's an inch. That's about an inch. That's good. So it doesn't seem to be that much smaller than. Ooh. I don't know if I could have put that in between. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's try it. No, it's too big, isn't it? Could cut it down, but we'll leave it. Right. Okay. So that's fine. Let's get the kettle packaging. This is what I'm doing consistently. Oh yeah. And let's get. See if we can get a marker. Where's the middle? It's along that line. That seems to be the middle there. I don't know. I seem to get it wrong. Right, there we go. Now I've put it directly in that hole, that place I made. So that's a long one. Don't want a long one. That's a short one. It's got caught on me somehow. There we go. Oh, I was going to. Did I use that pink? I don't know. Anyway, that's that one. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got then. Got to find them, locate them that we've made, because right, got to find the other one. Right, this is one I found them all. Right, so there's the 4 that I made. Yay, they're pretty. Let's put my glue lid on. Good idea. Okay, so I didn't really get any glue on the desk today. Isn't that good? I didn't usually use glue, that's why. But anyway, there we go. I don't know which one do I like the best. Ooh, I don't know. I love them all. I think they're all nice. And then obviously I've got the ones I made before. You can see I've done different. Where are we? I'm showing the light. Different patterns on those. Oh, I've got dots on my fingers. Well, I don't need to decorate those, but never mind. There we go. Look at that. And these. That's magazine. That's got magazine page on it. That's something I did with brush shows, and I scanned it and copied it. I can't do that at the moment, can I? Because my printer isn't working. That's book page. There we go. Magazine page, book page. That's my own digital book page. And that marbling paper by Mad Paper Crush, I think. Is it Mad Paper Crush or is it the other one? No, I don't think it is Mad Paper Crush. It's the other one. There's two. I have two marbling, but they do marbling as well. Yeah, the blue ones. Right, forget-me-nots, aren't they, really? Okay. There we go. That's actually printed book page. Magazine, yes, magazine there in the middle there. And oh, that's the Edith Holden, isn't it? That's the Edith Holden one. So I used a bit of her page. It's got a bit of greenery. Really pretty, that is. That's why I chose to use this. Yeah, this is what I don't know if I did that on video, but it's the oxide thing I was experimenting with. I don't know if I did it on video or not. I was making some paint. I don't know what I was doing. Right, and then that's these are all. Yeah, what's good as well is gel press. Gel press is good for this. And that's an envelope. As I said, that's the heart. It's got a heart, healthy heart thing envelope. But that's the heart symbol there. You know, I don't know, it's hard to describe. If you're in the UK, you'll understand perhaps. Right, and so that's that one. That was a bright red envelope, brilliant. And I've got that. That's it. Right, so I've got all those. So I hope you like my content today. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video and press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts. We've got a lady join us today. Hope she'll be inspired. I think that's why she joined us. I do hope she will be inspired. I'm going to put this video on there anyway. I always try and put my videos on my group, just in case. Oh yeah, so they've got a collection of them on there as well as on YouTube. Right, so yeah, that's it. Thinking what else you could use. Your imagination. Use your imagination to find things to make these out of if you haven't got some of the things I've mentioned. I'd love to know if you think of something. Oh, 6x6 paper scraps. Yes, scraps are brilliant for using, especially if you've got little tiny bits for the middles. Yay. And obviously you can probably even do it anyway. And I don't like to go do it. So I try not to keep you all. Okay, so let's go. And so I'm trying to say bye. So bye and thank you so much, and please take care everyone and have